wake up, it's a brand new day. Crazy Lou's here, got something to say. Good morning, gamers, rise and shine. It's time to play, let's have a good time.
Initiating launch sequence.
Let's begin! How can I start talking about this? Because let's be honest, about like 15 or 20 minutes ago, I was kind of excited. I was like, man, what a solid showcase. What an amazing show. I was all hyped up with this console. Like, oh man, the Nintendo Switch 2 looks solid. Oh man, it did. Listen, for it to be a showcase, it was solid. It was amazing. Beautiful showcase, hands down. Top of the notch, man. They really nailed it with the showcase. But like I said, that was me 15 minutes ago. 15 minutes ago, until we start seeing the prices. Until we start seeing the prices of this console. Until that, guys. Until we start seeing those prices on those consoles, I was like, oh, okay. So the Nintendo Switch is going to be for $450. And then you got the other one. Was it for $510, something like that? Which I'm like, you got to show me the specs in order for me to say, okay, is it okay? I understand it's going to be a 1080p, 120 FPS, handheld thing, which is a good solid thing because at the end of the day, we don't need more than 1080p. We do 1080p and 2K for the handheld. That's perfect, right? That's a good thing, solid, like that on the handheld. No problemo right there, right? But I need to see the specs because if this is like a Series S, though, I why am I so sexy though? I really had to sit down and think about it though. To spend $450. But anyways, good morning everybody. Also afternoon and evening, the crazy one. Wishing you a beautiful and an awesome Wednesday. What's up everyone? How is everyone doing today? Oh man, Sid Lord, what's up, brother Sid Lord? How you doing? How you doing, brother DJ Dinner G? How you doing, brother? Big B Money. Hello, what's up? What's up? I know he's coming out today. Oh man, no, I did not dream about the porcelain doll, so no worries. K Saya, what's up? What's up? Good morning, Sid Lord, man. I know you're excited for buying a day one, but me, I have to really think about it because we have one major problem with that console right there. But yeah, I'll get to that in just a little bit because you know what? I got to talk about the reveal. Good, solid showcase. I seriously sit down and I say, okay, I give it an A. They show G-Spawn! Hell yeah, Project 007! Let's go! When I saw it, I was like, ah! I was screaming. Guys, I'm sorry I did not do a live showcase, right? But the thing is, why I didn't do a live showcase is because, we had Plume on doing his live reaction. And we also have Marisan doing his live reaction. And so, hell, I mean, if my fellow companions here from XBI team are doing something live, I got to let them, I got to let them do their stuff, man. I got to. But no worries, we're on here later for me to sit down, review this, and talk about it because, hell, I got some stuff I got to say about it, right? So, I like the idea of the console. Again, yep, pretty good, pretty solid, right? I like the idea it's a handheld and you can also station it. Pretty good, pretty solid, bigger screen. That's a plus. 1080p, 120 FPS. Plus, it also supports 4K plus 2, which adds HDR and all, yada, yada, all that cool stuff, right? Okay, that's pretty cool for Nintendo to do that. And not only that, we saw a bunch of third-party developers finally jumping onto this console. We're finally seeing Final Fantasy VII Remake jumping onto the Nintendo, but where's the Xbox One? What do y'all? I don't understand. What's going on with the Xbox though? Show the damn Xbox One. People want to see that too. But all right. Okay. So the gigabytes inside of what was it? 236? I don't remember. It was 256. I don't remember how many gigabytes it comes in standard. But yeah, at least, like I said, the show was solid. The games they showed was solid. The Nintendo Switch was solid. All of that stuff was solid. Now, like I said, if I were to grade this show, I give it a 9 out of 10. They really gave you an honest, solid showcase for what Nintendo did. I mean, like I said, they brought in a bunch of third-party developers. They did a lot of cool stuff. Tony Hawk is going on there. I was actually waiting for Call of Duty to be shown. I don't know why Call of Duty wasn't shown there, but I get Cyber Hunter. I'm going to get to that because that is the one negative thing that really pissed the fuck out of me. Because, like I said, 15 minutes ago, I was excited. I was ready to go. I said, you know what? I'm getting this right now. Let's go. I'm getting a Nintendo Switch 2. But now comes the questions. Now I'm gonna go to the bad side of things, right? And then we go to the ugly, and that's where the ugly goes. So the bad side of what I saw in the showcase, right, about this showcase, was that they, for example, that screen share thing. I don't know if it was me or if it was my internet. I don't know, but it looked kind of laggy. It looked kind of laggy. I was like, yeah, for a presentation, y'all should have showed something, pretty cool. That thing with the camera, I have a nitpick thing with the camera thing because for PlayStation, it's the same thing. In order for you to stream yourself on PlayStation, you got to get the PlayStation camera. And now for Nintendo, I think you pretty much got to get the damn Nintendo camera for you to stream yourself on the damn Nintendo. Why do I have to do that? So maybe I'm saying this now, but maybe down the road they can get extra cameras to link into the Switch to work. But hell, I hope you guys don't do the PlayStation thing because I'm seeing you guys are pretty much doing it with the whole camera situation, which really ticked me off because I had the camera for PlayStation. Guess how many times I used it? 2 times. 2 or 3 times tops. I used that PlayStation camera to stream myself to show me playing games. But okay, it cost me a bunch of money too, but hell, okay. So that's the nitpick I have. And also, like the screen share thing did not look that good. Seriously, y'all should have done something better in the presentation. I don't know if it was my internet. I don't know. I'm going to rewatch it later to see if it was my internet or I got to check it out. But shit, it really did not look good, the screen share thing. You guys should have fixed it, connect with the THR camera. But Cyber Hunter, though, I mean, that camera thing was not. It's gonna cost money, and also, I don't know about you guys, but I seriously today saw an Xbox controller on the screen because that Pro controller looked like an Xbox controller. It had the great thing on it and everything. I was like, "What the hell? Is that an Xbox controller?" I mean, is Xbox putting controllers on Nintendo Switch? I mean, pretty cool, but at the end of the day, okay. What are the cool extra things that the Nintendo Switch has? For example, is the mouse thing. The mouse, that you can use the Joy-Con as a mouse. That's a plus, especially for the strategy games. I like that idea that I can play strategy games with my Nintendo Switch. With my Joy-Con because it's pretty much just like a mouse. That's pretty cool stuff. I mean, like I said, they did really good on the showcase. They really added some cool features to the Nintendo Switch that I was really happy about. 4K support, 60 to 120 FPS. The mouse controller thing, that's pretty amazing. That's pretty cool. I also like the where's my Nintendo Switch? Where am I? The hell am I? Oh, here. No. Where the hell did my Nintendo Switch go? It suddenly disappeared, chat. But like the controllers, the controllers on the Joy-Con, I think it's the L and R. They're actually pretty big. That's a pretty good thing too. Because for example, for me that have really thick fingers, pause things on it, right? It was really good that they actually made that bigger. All right. Also, that they have back compact. Some Switch games will what's it called? The picture took it. Yeah, I think. Where's my damn Switch? Get my Switch. We're going to war, me and you, woman. Nah, I'm not going to war with her. She'll probably put my legs in that. And I can't fight her though. But where in the blue hell my damn Switch at? It suddenly disappeared. Well, the mysterious Nintendo Switch disappeared. But if it is disappeared, well, we'll have to look for it later. Yes, sir. I don't know where it went. But hey, what can we do? It just disappeared. So, bringing it back in, right? At least the OLED are bigger. The controllers are bigger. Like I said, bigger screen. Awesome. 1080p, 120 FPS. Awesome. I repeat that again because hell, I'm really seriously sitting there and just shouting out what the positives I can find. in this console. I do not know the battery life, which is a situation I would like to know how long the battery will last. If it lasts 4 to 5 hours, that would be a plus. What else? Like I said, a lot of third parties are jumping over there. Amazing, awesome, because that's something that was really missing out there on the Switch because they could not seriously put the game on there. They have a lot of issues. And yes, I would like to see the specs on it too before I go into like the price. Because hell, that price thing is now, like I said, I'm talking the positive things, right? Now I'm going to the negatives. I already talked about the camera. Another negative that I see, and I'm going to zoom in on this one because I was really mad about this one. I have to pay for upgrades. I'm sorry, but you get this. I have to pay for upgrades. I have to pay for upgrades. Jay Reezy, I knew you guys were going to come with that one. I knew you guys were going to come with that one because you know what? When I saw it, I said the same damn thing. I said, well, that's the P-Lump game. I have to pay for upgrades. Y'all shouldn't have given at least some of them for free. Hell, you're copying the whole Sony thing, and thank you, Sony, for giving them that idea. Seriously, I had to pay for the upgrades. I don't know how much the damn upgrade is going to be, but damn. Oh. Like I said, exactly. Nina Voss text says, with Nintendo and Sony charging crazy prices for games and for upgrades to new hardware, Xbox looks great with Play Anywhere and Game Pass best place to play. I agree 100% because if I go with that, god damn, I mean seriously, that was for me one of the ugliest things. Now the ugliest thing about this is because before I jump, like I said, into like the ugly of the price of the Nintendo Switch because it's 450, I think it's $500, right? It's 450, 500. No, yeah, what was it? 450 and $500, right? The one without the Super Mario game, that there's a Super Mario one, right? The Mario Kart game, which hell, that looks pretty cool, pretty fantastic, right? I like how everything connects. The online looks pretty fun. Like I said, it's amazing. I like the whole voice integrated into the console. I wonder how that will work with noise canceling, though. That's something I would like to see it work, especially me since I like to game with home theater. Some of my friends know that, but yeah, it's 450 and $500 for that console. So yes, like I said, they have pretty cool add-on features to the Nintendo Switch, right? Oh man, Scarab, yeah. I mean, I wonder that too because I gotta say this though. Like I said, I'm going to the ugly side. And before I judge the ugly side of the Nintendo price, like I said, 450, 500, because if it's like a Series S, god damn. Just because I could put a little cartridge on it, you guys are gonna charge me 450, 500 bucks. I mean, if it's like a Series S, then I will go to the ugly side of it. But the ugliest thing, and the Nintendo Switch seriously showed out there, out of all things that I was really, I was like, oh my God, I cannot believe this. It's $80 for a damn game. $80 for a game. You know what that means, chat? That means if they charge the $80, that means everybody's going to follow through. That means everybody's going to start charging that. Not only $80 for a digital game, it's going to be $90 for a physical. Yay! And of course, that is the tariff situation. But hell, we're going to have a problem here because y'all have your tariffs. But for me, right? For me in Dominican Republic, $80 for a game. You know how much that is? Hold on. Let me tell you how much that is. Hold on. Check this out. 80 times, because yesterday I was talking to you guys about the dollar, it was at 63.30. Today is at 63.45. Yes, sir. We're about to go hit the 50. So 63.45, that is 5,000 pesos for a video game. 5,000 pesos. Yeah, Seabass. Wait for sale. Oh, here's the Switch. It was right next to me. It was just hiding me to the printer, but here it is. So yeah. God damn. That's 5,076 pesos. And the sad thing is, means wait for a sale. Nintendo does not do sales. They don't do sales. Those games, I like for example, if you look for Zelda Breath of the Wild, I have not seen the price decrease in such a long time. It's crazy. But it's $80 for a damn game. I mean, why don't you do this? Why don't you do this? Why don't you all put it up to 100 so everyone can be happy? Yeah, I mean, go ahead, put it up to 100. Yeah, go for it. Make it $100 for a damn game. Yeah, go for it. I mean, I'll be super happy to buy $100 games. Yes, go for it. I agree. Yeah, make it $100. Assholes. I'm sorry, I have to express that way because seriously, it makes me mad. Because me, for example, I have to look for 5,000 pesos to buy a game. And guess what happens next? Everyone follows up because if Nintendo does it, or Sony does it, or if the 2K guys do it, everybody follows up. Oh my God. I mean, I don't even know what else to do here, guys. I mean, seriously, it's insane. I mean, we're gonna have that big ass increase, and now we're gonna have to sit down and think and say, damn, it's 5,000 pesos. And I'm a guy that buys games, believe it or not. Even though I have Game Pass and I use a lot of Game Pass, but I buy games. But $80 for a game is just, it's crazy. It's crazy. That is the worst thing I saw about the whole, like I said, 30 minutes ago, I saw the presentation. I was like, man, solid showcase. Man, Nintendo, you guys nailed it. For all those guys out there that were saying, man, your console does not have the power, y'all show power. Y'all show the 4K support. Amazing. Y'all showed now that the console, the handheld, is going to be 1080, 60. Y'all showed that these things, the SR and SL, are going to be bigger because, like I said, this was way too smaller. Now the Joy Cons are bigger, which is good. Like I said, I have big ass fingers. I mean, look at that, thick fingers. I mean, that was really annoying to play games like that. But now since it's going to be bigger, it's going to be more comfortable. I mean, you guys did something amazing with this thing. You guys showed an amazing presentation, amazing thing. I like the whole thing that, pull it back. It can clean. It can now, lean back further for you to play your games and everything. Awesome. Screen is bigger. Awesome. Like I said, 1080, 120 FPS. Awesome. HDR. Awesome. You guys had a solid showcase, but then y'all had to announce the price of games. $80. Thank you. Thank you, guys. Yep. And it's all because of the tariff situation. Yep. Yep. God damn, Chad. I mean, seriously, I'm sorry I have to go on a slander here or I have to get mad because, hell, it's the currency that we're living in right now. I mean, like I said, my dollar here in Dominican Republic, right? For me to purchase a dollar is 63 pesos and 45 cents. So you multiply that by 80, how much the games are going to cost? It's 5,076 pesos for a digital game. So nowadays, if I seriously sat down and thought about buying a game for $70, I mean, shit, now I had to really ponder and say, am I going to buy this for $80? Damn. I mean, dude, what's up with these increases? I mean, where you guys are going to go? Because I got a question for you guys. Aren't you guys out there saying that people do not buy your games, that people aren't paying that price tag of $70? How do you think by raising the price to 80, people are going to go out there and buy your freaking games at 80? I mean, Nintendo fans will, but I wish I can see, and I really would like to see, I really would love to see that for this console launch, these fans go on a riot and don't go nuts and buying it. And they say, wait a minute, let's stop this. Let's go on a riot. Let's stop this $80 increase because, hell, this is punishing. Fuck. Engaged artist says, I have been voting with my wallet this whole gen. I think bought 2 games in 4 years. As far as new releases, full price of 70. I don't pay state tax. I would rather buy a hardware PC. There you go. Yes, Nintendo finally will buy those games. Scarlet Scarab, I mean, I hope they go on a riot and try to stop this because at the end of the day, crap, like I said, they had a beautiful, solid showcase. I was even saying, man, I think Nintendo Switch next gen is going to kick ass with this next gen thing. They're going to kick ass. They really will. They're going to kick ass, they're going to do an amazing job. with this console, because now they're bringing in all third parties, and I was like, man, they're bringing in all third parties is pretty cool. They even have an exclusive with Farm Software, pretty amazing. So the thing is that this thing launches in just 2 or 3 months, and you guys are at 80. So I'm guessing by 2 or 3 months we're gonna get games worth $80 worth of price. Ah, hell no. I mean, seriously, it's mad expensive. It's mad expensive. It's crazy. It's insane. So I guess what parents have to do. I mean, seriously, in just 2 or 3 months, and this is right before the GTA release too. So yeah, we're gonna have to pay probably $80 for GTA 5. Yeah, let's go! Woohoo! Because of the tariff situation. Yes. Thank you for that. Come on, dude. This is what happens when companies are allowed to run rampant, they get too cocky. This is what happens when we gamers allow this. Like, for example, paying those $10 was the biggest mistake. These guys really, really fell into that trap. Like, yeah, it's all about the quality. You got to pay the 10 extra. What damn quality? Explain to me when the Spider Man 2 launched, right? How was the quality on Spider Man 2? Are you happy you pay those 10 extra bucks? How was the quality on Days Gone? Are you guys happy? No, not the quality of Days Gone. Which one was it? Last of Us. Are you guys happy with the quality of Last of Us? Jesus Christ. No, no, no. We don't have to wait. Engage artists. We don't have to wait anymore, because I'm telling you, if Nintendo starts doing this, everybody going to increase their price to 80. They probably will. Next new games are going to be $80. Crap. Yeah, Horizon is another one. Did you like those $10? I mean, Horizon got a free upgrade because they went out there and fought it, though. But at the end of the day, though, shit, if they're going to start paying it, I mean, are they happy with that $10 upgrade? I mean, shit. At the end of the day, it's all tricks. And now we're getting Nintendo doing the same damn petty thing. I mean, I'm sorry. That is so wrong that you go out there, you spend $450 on a damn console that we do not know the specs yet. I can't wait to see the specs. I can't wait to dissect the specs, because when I see the specs and I see that they're hand in hand with the Series S, and you're charging me $450, and I have a Series S that costs $350 at the same specs, I mean, hell. And then I start saying, wait, what happened with the developers, that were complaining about the Series S? Are we going to complain about the Nintendo Switch 2 now? I bet you they won't. Because they really want to have the games on Nintendo Switch. There's 150 million users out there. They won't complain, huh? Right then and there. I mean, if the specs are the same, like I said, I really want to see what are they going to bring into the table with that Switch, though. The other for Horizon didn't count for the PS Plus version, though. Oh yeah, yeah, I know. Yes, Sony being petty with that one. Yes, sir. So glad Xbox not doing it. We eating great with Game Pass. What Game Pass? I mean, big money. We're glad now. I don't know if next gen we're gonna be glad about it, but hell, price increase. Well, it's a good thing. I will be getting Steam Library on the next console. Laugh out loud. Do you see that Switch 2 physical cards don't have the full games on the card anymore? Are you fucking kidding me? That too? Yes, we're going into buying the license era, like I've been saying it. License. You're paying for a damn license. Hey. But hell, chat, I gotta say though, the showcase was awesome. I love the showcase. They really did a good job for a showcase to be a showcase. They showed the consoles in such a beautiful way. Like I said, screen bigger, controllers bigger. Pause. What else did they show? They showed some cool stuff about the console. You know what? Let's pop in the Nintendo Direct video without the sound, so I don't get a big ass copyright strike. I mean, I'll probably get a big ass copyright strike, but at the end of the day, Nintendo copyright strike me, because you know what? I'm mad at you all for putting the price at 80. But hey, it's all about the tariffs, right? Yeah. All right, let's go look for the Nintendo Direct. Let's see. Let's play it while we talk. So let's play while we talk. So while we're talking, we get to see some stuff about it, right? And right on. Dear Lord. The stuff we have to go to. All right, so like I was saying, another cool feature was the cool, right? The cool GameCube controller. You know, for all those GameCube fans, man, you guys get to get your controllers right there. If you guys like the GameCube, like back in the day, a lot of people did like that controller, so that's pretty amazing stuff right there. But yes, all right, let's do the share screen real quick. Let me share this screen so we can see that screen and talk about it. And pretty much, here we go. All right, where is it? There we go. Okay, there you go. Share screen now. Let's do this transition. Let's open it big and wide because, where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Where is it? Okay, perfect. Oh, no, we don't want full screen though. Oh, where is it? Oh, I lost it again. Damn it. Hold on, chat. Give me 1 second, chat. I'm almost got it. I almost got it. Here we go. Okay, it's right here. Okay, so now let's see. Is this thing on the share screen? Yeah, it is. Okay, so here we go. So this was, like I said, this was a Nintendo Switch presentation, right? And let's move on forward. They show Mario Kart World, which is pretty amazing stuff. I mean, I was pretty excited for Mario Kart World because at the end of the day, it was time for a damn new Mario Kart game. I mean, shit, how much longer are we gonna have Mario Kart, right? I mean, it's been a long time for for Mario Kart to be, out there. It's been a long ass time for that. So yeah, I'm happy they showed the Mario Kart game. Pretty cool stuff, and it's gonna be, big ass world for you to run around, get together with friends, have a blast. That's pretty cool stuff. I also like the chat setup. That was pretty cool with the chat setup. Like you can see like the other players on the screen right beneath you. So and that chat box thing was pretty cool. So let's see now with the camera right here because I really want to see, since now it's over, it's not live anymore. I want to see how it runs, if it runs better. Because when they showed the chat share, I was like, this is not looking too good. I don't know if it was my internet or anything, but yeah, I've been told you're insulting Nintendo. Yeah, Purple, I am insulting Nintendo. Exactly. Yes, I am. I am dissing the $80 price. I am dissing it 100%. Because, Purple, for you, it's $80. For me, it's 5,000 pesos. That's how much a game is going to cost for me. And if Nintendo does it, then all of them will follow. That's how it is. But like I talked about, the integrated, the whole integrated microphone thing, that's pretty cool. I found that pretty amazing. But you see the Pro Controller, though? Doesn't the Pro Controller looks like an Xbox Series X controller, though? Yeah, it kind of does look like it. Yeah. With the silver lining into it, yeah, it kind of does look like it. Yeah, it does. Okay, let's keep on going. But yes, it kind of does look like it. All right, yep. Or is that white? I don't know. That's white or silver. I couldn't see that very well. You have to buy the camera separately. Yes. Sally, you'll still get it? I'm thinking about it. Not every game. Oh, Lord. Purple. It's still $80. These guys are going to increase prices too. So let's go see where I can find the webcam situation here because really? Okay, here we go. So, yeah, look at the game. Okay, so like I was talking about the game share, they should have done a better job with the game share though. Right here, I thought it was my internet, but it's not. But the game share right here, it just does not look good. I mean, it looks like really slow. You guys are seeing that? It looks really slow. They should have done a better job with the game share feature, but I guess they'll fix it along the way. But at the end of the day, yeah, for a presentation, they should have done a better job though. For the presentation. Yeah, it looks really slow. I did not like that. So, moving on up to the camera. Oh, what's the camera at? Yeah, that camera feature. Yeah, I don't know. I mean, yeah. Is her head pixelating? Yes, her head is pixelating. I mean, how strong is that damn camera? Are we talking about like webcams from the early 2000s? When you turn on that webcam, you saw pixels around your head? And yet you're going to sell this for, I don't know how much they're going to sell it, but it's going to be, if it's $15, you'll say, okay, that's a good price though. But if they say if it's 60 for this shit, hell no. Hell no. Mm-mm, mm-mm, mm-mm. All it has to do with the strength of the yen and other currency, but it's 80. But to them, it's closer to 70 from several years ago. International trade has a vote. Oh my god. Ooh, Maurice, the Xbox tester in the building. What's up? Wait. Is that the camera? 540p at 24 FPS, Maurice? No. You gotta be kidding me, Maurice. No. Please don't. Maurice, please don't. Please don't. Please don't. Please, you gotta be joking. Please, you're telling me you're joking. What? $50? Man, where the hell my damn stick? I'm about to smash it. Oh, you're joking? Oh, okay. Oh, I'm about to have a heart attack here. But I wonder how well that camera's gonna run because I gotta be honest with you. Like I said, out of the whole presentation, it's 2.1 megapixels. No, you guys gotta be kidding. No. Stop it. I mean, that is one ugly camera view though. But like I said, the game chat feature, it looks pretty cool. I like the idea. It's pretty amazing. But mm, also, would it turn on into the dark? Will it turn on in the dark though? Because I mean, that's another good question. I mean, if you gotta have low lights, I wonder if it works in the dark though. It's gotta at least have like a cool light feature to it. But yeah, that's where, like I said, the game sharing thing. Oh, right there, they put a big. Look how slow that thing is. Yeah, look at that. That's oh my. I'm sorry. Look. That's not looking good. They should have done a better job on the position with that. I don't know when we get it live physically, how is it going to look? But if it looks like that, no, that game share looks really bad. I'm sorry. They should have fixed that, at least for the presentation. Oh, who is it, Maurice? Oh, I gotta check that out. Don't tell me you're gonna say it's Louis. Gaming has become way too expensive. There's want to know why sales are down. Good. I mean, seriously, it's becoming way too damn. You're right about that. It's becoming way too damn expensive. I mean, I'm looking at it and I'm like, damn, it's $80 for a game, but for me, it's 5,000 pesos. Shit. I mean, if the peso was not that high, I would have been okay. It's $80. Okay, whatever. But at the end of the day, it's still expensive though. $80 for a game. And not only that, they don't like to do sales. They don't. They do not like to do sales. But yeah, oh my god. I mean, seriously, her is pixelating in the. Oh no. I mean, this is like seriously, this is a bad. No. That's like the worst thing about the presentation that I saw on it. Like I said, I don't know if it's just for the presentation, but they should have done a better job though. They should have done a better job. I'm sorry, they should have done a better job at least on that side of the presentation. But other than that, everything is was great. I mean, they show games pretty good. Like I said, I like the whole Nintendo Switch console idea, the whole concept, everything. I like that the controllers are now bigger. Pause, which is a good thing because hell, those things were pretty small, but now they're bigger, right? That's pretty cool. But for 450 though, I gotta see the specs. I have to see the specs. I have to seriously sit down and see the specs, compare it to the Series S and see. Yeah, I need to see the specs, 100%, 100%. Nintendo Switch Pro controllers. What? $80 for that? Nah. I mean, there's been some controllers are between those prices right now. I think the PlayStation controller is probably $80. It wasn't $80 or 70. I don't remember. They did increase the price though. But goddamn. But I think the Pro controller was always like $80. I mean, when I bought it here, it cost me like $90. I mean, here in Dominican, of course, I bought it in a business. But seriously, that game sharing that camera thing, I was like, no. I gotta see how well that camera runs. Oh, okay. Here comes another cool part. Thank God, we're going through this. All right. Game share. That was, listen, that was solid. That was pretty cool on their side. I gotta give them that one. That's something we saw. Hey, what the bro boy? How you doing? So that was something that was pretty cool. That if I have a Nintendo Switch and you're close to Lou, right? And Lou says, "Hey, let's play this game together." Oh, I don't have it. Okay, let's game share it. You can game share with other friends, man. That's pretty cool stuff right there from Nintendo for doing that. Hands down to that. Hands down to that. But the downside of things Better have exactly. I was talking about that too. The downside of the thing is that why don't they just do like a game share thing that you can like game share with another friend? You know, like how PlayStation and Xbox does it. Like even though they're far away, they can game share. That's pretty cool. I don't know if they have that feature because hell, look, even Maurice is thinking about it. It's like I'm definitely getting one release, but darn it. Yes, Maurice, I'm feeling like you right now. I'm like, damn, should I get it or not? I mean, I gotta see the specs on this thing in order for me to say, okay, let me go buy it. Because if it has like the specs of a Series S, I'm like, what am I gonna get it for? Because I'm getting the third-party games that the Series S already has, and there's a couple Nintendo Switch games I want to play. Like for example, I really want to play Mario Kart. That's it, and and Donkey Kong, right? Which it looks pretty cool. I mean, those are the two games that I'm hyped for. But after that, but yes, all right, there you go. Check this out. Yep, this is the thing I was talking to you guys about. It's 7.9 inches. Hell yeah, that's pretty cool. I'm getting it. Stop it. Nah, purple. No, I gotta really think about it. Purple. It's $450. Purple. I mean, seriously, it's $450. And to be honest, purple, the game I mostly play on my Switch is with the family, and that is Mario Party, though. You know, like I said, 1080p, 120 FPS, pretty cool feature. Pretty awesome on their side too. And that was amazing. It has HDR, 4K support. Awesome. Now, why an LCD screen? Why not an OLED though? They should have gone already with the OLED. I mean, yes, 7.9 inches. Not 16 inches of Venom, but 7.9 inches. Pause. I like the idea about being it magnetic. Thank you. Because this is something that really pissed the hell out of me. This thing was really annoying because if you put the controller on the wrong side, you were in trouble. Now, the magnetic thing, like I said, is pretty cool stuff. That's another amazing thing because that's bigger. These things were really small back in the day. Yes, now it's bigger, larger control sticks. Yes, everything got bigger. And a pause for making it bigger. Mouse control using Joy Cons too. That's something that I really enjoyed, the whole mouse thing. That's amazing. I like that. Yep. Now I can slide my controller everywhere. Yeah. Wait. Can I cut? I can cut wood with this probably. If I had like two sharp things at the end, I probably, sit there and cut wood with it, probably make the wood, nice and smooth. Yeah, I could probably do that. Awesome. But yeah, there you go. The voice integrator right there. That's pretty amazing too. Game noise, voice. I mean, we really gotta try that out. That's one thing I really want to try it out. What the day I get it. I mean, if I do get it, because I'm really thinking about it. But damn. Ah, 3D audio. But why 3D audio? Why not use Dolby Atmos or Dolby? Dolby's pretty amazing. That has the most beautiful sound out there. Using 3D audio. Ah, hell, that's another thing I was like, yeah, I should have gone for Dolby. Dolby does pretty good stuff. The stand, like I said, pretty cool. Yeah. Like I said, the showcase was solid, guys. I mean, really, they did an amazing job for the showcase. 2 USB ports, they should have put it 3. Not 2, 3. We need 3 USB ports. 3. Not 2, 3. Yeah, there's a damn ass camera right there. That's like 5 pixels. Ooh. Yes, they really do like to plug in stuff, huh? Larger, faster storage. Nice. So it was 32 gigabytes. Now it's 256, which is pretty good. Yep. That's good stuff. No achievements. Yep. I haven't had the achievements too. But at the end, they didn't add it. Okay. New dock, 4K support. Amazing. Like I said, they added to 4K, which thank God they did. I like the dock too. The dock looks pretty thick. Pause. I like the dock feature. This one, the square one, it's okay, but I like that now it's round. Yeah. Yep. I gotta clean this dock. I haven't cleaned this dock. I was cleaning everything the other day. Cleaning all my consoles. Yes, purple in the building. Yes, sir. Ah, and it has a super fan too. Hell yeah, which that fan will collect a lot of dust, guys. That will collect a lot of dust. So yes, we're gonna have to clean the dust out of the damn thing too. Let's go. Woohoo. But man, that $80 price for games, man, that really, really, really made me go negative on this. Made me go negative on this. But like I said, the controller that's bigger, pretty cool. Um, the screen is bigger, amazing. The stand, pretty cool. The voice integrated. The audio to the game is even better. So yeah, because I did not like the audio out of the system though. It sounded like, yeah, it sounded okay. I mean, I want to see how well it sounds, when it comes out. But it's got to be way better than the sound that came out of the system though. So let's move on up. Now the stand comes integrated with the Switch. Hey, what's up, Bobby? Yeah, Bobby, I know you're. Yeah, Bobby, I feel like you're mad about the damn Switch, right? He left. Since as soon as I mentioned the Switch, Bobby left. See, even Bobby was mad about the damn $80 price tag on the Switch. One guy in my WhatsApp group said, "Yeah, I don't know before." Elden Ring ran terrible. Laugh out loud. Oh Lord! But again, look, it could run terrible, like what you see on the screen because it's on YouTube. But like I said, you gotta see it physical for you to know. You gotta see it physical more than anything. Yep, Maurice, that's gotta be the joke of the year, right? Okay, so let's see now. What else is it showing here? Because they showed you also that the scan disc one doesn't work, and that's the Nintendo scan disc, right? That one don't work. You gotta buy a new one. Why didn't y'all should have made it work? I'm sorry. And to transfer your data, which pretty cool stuff right there. Yeah, let's keep going. So yeah. So after the show, we get to talk to the people. We should go ahead and talk to them directly and say, why in the blue hell are you guys raising the price on the damn games, man? Stop it. Stop it. That was mean. So yeah, let me see, Mario Party Jamboree. That was pretty cool. That's cool. There was another camera feature around here that I was just laughing about. I was like, that looks bad. Oh, here it is. Yeah, there it is. Hell no. No. I'm sorry, no. 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 No, 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 no. This looks bad. I mean, Nintendo, y'all should have done a better presentation, at least for the camera. Come on. Come on. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Imagine that. Imagine that. You're right here, and somebody walks in the room, and you're like, hell no. Hell no. It looks bad. I'm sorry. It looks bad. It just looks bad. Yeah. Oh, my God. No, no, no. It looks bad. I mean, seriously. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. Oh, Lord. But like I said, this is all on YouTube. Let's see when you get it. Looks good, but I don't see the need for it for me at the moment. Did you like how you see all this gameplay while playing? Would love to see that feature on Xbox, or I can see the hell my team's. Like I said, they have some cool stuff on here. They really did add some cool features. Example, I like the whole idea that the Joy-Con can now be a mouse. Right? That's something that's pretty cool for playing games. Like if they get what's it called? Help me out, chat. What's it called? If they get Age of Empires, right, landing on the. Oh, I like the Nintendo app idea that you can ask it questions. That's pretty cool to help you out, man. That for me right there was a solid win. Hey, I need to find something, and the Nintendo app says, okay, it's right over here. You can find this place right here, and you can also share stuff with other players. Hey, you know what? Applause. You guys did good with that one. I mean, I'm super proud of them with that idea. It's kind of like the Xbox Copilot that you ask it questions. So that's pretty cool. That was a pretty solid thing they showed on there with the app that you can ask a question that can help you out. Because look, we all go through this. Sometimes you're in the middle of a game and you're sitting there. You're like, man, I'm sitting here. I'm waiting. Let's see if they do show something, or if they do, do something. I'm waiting. Let's see if they do. What's it called? If something appears on the screen that I have to see, or a puzzle that I need to solve, man, where does it have to go? Like, for example, with Elden Ring, I literally had to look through YouTube in order to help me finish the game because I don't know where the hell I was going because there was no thing on the map saying, oh, you got to go here, you got to mark over there. No, you had to really guess it. Like, who? Oh, go talk to the guy with the black hat. Well, there's like 20 guys with the black hats out there. Then there's that specific guy with the black hat you got to talk to. You don't know who the fuck it is. That's something that really annoyed me with Elden Ring, and I really had to look through YouTube videos to help me finish it because I was lost. Prime example. So stuff like that, that can help you out with a Nintendo app, that's pretty amazing. Hands down. You see right here, they show you Metroid Prime, that you can use the Joy-Con, right? With as a mouse feature right there and just shoot. Man, that's pretty cool stuff. That's pretty cool stuff. Like I said, they really did some cool things with the Nintendo Switch 2 that I'm really with my mouth open, right? And quality mode is 4K 60 FPS HDR, which is amazing. On station, right? Handheld mode is 1080p 60 FPS HDR. Cool stuff. Performance mode is 1080p 120 FPS HDR, and handheld is 720 120p HDR. Why? Right. But at least it runs at 60 FPS though, which is pretty amazing though. Like I said, they did awesome cool stuff with it. Like a solid showcase, man. I was really happy with what I saw. And I was really intrigued. I said, man, I'm gonna go buy this Switch right now and everything. Until it was pretty much 45 minutes later after I saw the presentation. I saw the $80 price. I said, hell no. No, 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 no. Now everybody's gonna follow up. Everybody's gonna increase the damn prices on the games. They're gonna be more expensive. What's next? We're gonna reach $100 for video gaming? I mean, shit. Why didn't y'all do this at the beginning of this generation? Increase the damn price for 80 and just leave it at 80 so that people get adjusted to see how it goes. And if it didn't go well, you all would have dropped it down to 70. The best thing right there. Maurice nailed this one. He said it on the morning show, and he nailed it. If you have a Nintendo Switch version of a game, you can play the Nintendo Switch 2 edition by purchasing an upgrade pack. Now, the question is, how much is the damn upgrade pack going to cost? $10? $20? Since your games are now 80? I wonder how much it's going to cost, right? Yes, sir. Mario's finally going to be in 4K, sir. Yes, West Ham is going to be in 4K. Yes, sir. You won't be buying the Switch too? Okay, Becca. Don't buy it. And good morning to you. How you doing? Oh, chat, ready? Check this out. Yep. Peel up the game. There you go. Hey, I saw that and I said, well, P-Lump made it to the big leagues. He got a video game now. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. P-Lump in the game. Yep. Just like Dave Reezy said it. Man, y'all are so mean to P-Lump. But yeah, I saw it at the same thing. I was like, well, P-Lump made it to the game. And I even told the guys of the XBI team, I said, hey, if I go online and do a morning show, I bet you someone's going to come up and say, well, P-Lump is in the video game, and there you go. Dave Reezy said it. Woo! Oh man, that's just some funny stuff. But yeah, I mean, if I'm gonna play the Switch, that type of game, I need a solid surface. So I'm gonna have to get a mouse pad for if I do play that game. And again, if I do buy the Switch 2, it's really just $80 for a game. I really have to think about it. And $450 for a console, I really have to think about it because if the console, because here's the thing though, if the console comes up, right, to be like the Series S, I would rather wait for a sale to get it. And that's what I would do. I would wait for a sale to get it. Because at the end of the day, why am I going to get a console that is going to cost $450, runs like the Series S, right? And yeah, I would just rather wait for a sale. Wait for a sale because it's not releasing the games, and I'd rather wait for a sale, because at the end of the day, it's better. I'll wait for a sale. Yes, sir. $80 for digital, $90 for physical, 100%. Yep. I mean, Kenneth J, I've been talking about this. That's $80 for you guys, $9 for you guys. But imagine for Crazy Little Gaming how much it's going to be. It's 5,000 pesos. I mean, the dollar today. I was talking about it, when was it, 2 days ago? Yeah, 2 days ago, 63.30. Now it's 63.45. I don't know when's it going to stall. But imagine you, like I said, I had to buy it for 63.30, right? I mean, 63.45. It's 5,000 pesos. Now, $90 times 63.45 is 5,710 pesos. Damn, I mean, shit, it's expensive as hell now. No joke. But yeah, cool feature that really had me excited, really had me happy is that now Nintendo's just going to get more third party devs jumping out to it. We're getting Cyberpunk on the Nintendo Switch. Amazing. Cool stuff right there. Elden Ring. And you know what's so weird? And I really got to say this way because we got to be honest. A shout out to the 25 people here on the show. Please hit the like button. Please hit the subscribe button. And also hit that bell. Let's go, let's go, let's go. Hit that bell. Not only that, share this out. Let's get more people in here. No, the consoles do sales. The consoles do sales. They drop it like $50 or something like that. But yeah, I'm gonna wait for a console sale for me to get it. I'm not gonna get it day one. I'm going to wait a while for me to get it. I'm gonna wait a while unless somebody pays me a good price for the Nintendo Switch that I have here. And I sell it for a really good price, and I could probably say let me do the jump. It's gonna be $20 difference. I can go get it. But yeah, I mean, let's see. Let's see when it comes up to the end to that. So yeah, mm, that game looked pretty cool. And like I said, a lot of third party publishers are coming in. Pretty amazing stuff. Good on their side because it was about damn time that should have happened. Now they can't complain. And look at this. Look at this side of Tony Hawk's though, which I was like, yeah, SpongeBob SquarePants. We're going to be in SpongeBob SquarePants world, guys. It looked like it at the end because it didn't show that much. And they should have taken this opportunity to show Bam Margera, and they didn't. Right here, right? A few moments later, yeah, SpongeBob, we're ready to go. Yes, we're going into the SpongeBob world. Let's go. Woohoo. Hell yeah. Pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool stuff right there. So let's see what else did they show. There's a new Kirby game coming out. There's Hyrule Warriors, which is like the Bandai Tecmo game, isn't it? Like those warrior things that run around and kill a bunch of enemies. Pretty good on for them doing the prequel to the Zelda Breath of the Wild series, and and add players to it that you can use and fight. I'm happy that we're getting Soul Calibur 2. Like I said, new GameCube controller, pretty cool stuff for people who love that controller because I heard good things about that controller. Borderlands 4, Star Seeker 2026, Cyberpunk, yes sir, Cyberpunk coming to the Switch, pretty amazing, and and this one. And this one is the one I wanted to get into it. Why did I want to go into this? Because it's pretty funny that PlayStation is a top shareholder over here, right? Sony is a top shareholder here on From Software, yet they put this game exclusive for Nintendo. There you go. That's what happens when you root, guys. Keep rooting. I just love when they were rooting. Yeah, we're getting From Software. Yeah, Sony's getting From Software. All right, they're going to get exclusive games now since they're top shareholders. They get to make decisions. Yeah. Then what decision did y'all make, for this game to be on Nintendo Switch 2? Exclusive too. Pretty funny, huh? Pretty funny, huh? Yes, sir. Yes, sir. 2 to 6 hour battery life, perfect. I like that idea. 2 to 6 hour battery life is good. I like that it could be 6 hours. That's amazing. That is amazing. But yes, this new game was shown. Pretty cool stuff. Like I said, I saw Project 007. I said, I was literally about to like, yeah, I was jumping up and down because it's been so long since we got in the 007 game. I hope it's a good 007 game because seriously, I wonder how much Nintendo Switch 2 is going to charge for Nintendo. Yep, I'm wondering that too. How much storage is the Nintendo Switch? Will the Nintendo Switch 2 have? It's gonna have 256. Didn't I see that? Let me see. Where is it? It's right here at the beginning. Let's see now. We saw this. Where is the storage at? Storage. I know I saw this earlier. But chat, help the crazy one out with that one because I totally forgot. It was 33. It was 32 now. I think it's 256. It's 256 of storage. So that's pretty good, But for 450 though, they should have put a 1 TB. because the Series X digital one is 1 TB and it's $400. You know, but yeah, and the PlayStation 5 is 1 TB, it's 450, and it plays for K games. But yeah, so we're getting a new Kirby game, which is awesome too. Like I said, Donkey Kong is coming. Yes, sir. We get a DK. Yeah, let's go DK. Beat the hell out of people with DK. That's something I'm excited for, and also the Kirby game in Mario Kart. But really, yes, it is. I agree with you. Your game is so low. But at the end of the day, though, like I said, they had a really solid showcase. They showed you games. They showed you what the Switch can do. They showed you what the chat button can do. Is the chat button I call it. But yeah, it was solid though. They really did a good job with that showcase. They really did. They really, like I said, for me, the showcase was pretty much a 9 out of 10 or A or A, not an S, A plus. No showcase. They really did amazing. They showed you games. They showed you what the Switch 2 can do. Uh, like I said, the negatives were the cameras. I did not like the whole camera idea because that camera looks bad. And I wonder if you can actually put a better camera on it instead of just only a Nintendo camera to it. Because if you can only put a Nintendo camera to it, it will suck. They should get more cameras to hop on and do it like they do with the SSD cards, which is pretty amazing, right? And yes, Jacob Novik, physical games are going to cost you now $90 on the Nintendo Switch. Which, like I sat here and I said, I'm going to talk the good, the bad, and the ugly, right? About the Nintendo Switch. The good, console was shown. Um, Screen is bigger, controllers are bigger. Uh, what else? 1080p, 120, 4K support when you dock it, HDR, good stuff. Third party games are coming now, good stuff, right? Third party games are coming now. And since you're telling me the battery life is going to be 2 to 6 hours, that's pretty good, solid battery right there, right? The bad is the screen share thing on the presentation did not like it. I mean, that screen share, if it's gonna be like that while you're playing a game with your friends and do a screen share, it's all pixelated. It's not a good look. I'm sorry, it's not a good look. They really have to sit there and fix that screen share situation with the Nintendo Switch and the camera. That was another negative side of it that I did not like the camera situation. Like I said, if the camera, you know, if they can add more cameras to it or find a way that other cameras can get hop onto it, that would be amazing. Pretty good thing if they actually can do that. Um, that's two. What are negatives that I found about the console? Oh, and the game share is a positive. I forgot to mention that. That's a positive game share. If you're with a friend in the same room, you can game share it. Now, the negative is that they should have done the game share thing like PlayStation and Xbox has it. That someone's at home, you can game share your games and everything. That was a negative thing I saw. But being together to play a game and somebody does not have, for example, this game that everybody loves and enjoys, what's it called? The beat 'em up, Smash Brothers. If you get together, I can game share you my Smash Brothers, and you can play Smash Brothers with me in the same house because you get together, to play Smash Brothers. It's a fun game. So that's a pretty good, solid thing Nintendo did with that game share. And like I keep on going with the negatives, right? I said the camera, screen share, right? Oh, the mouse thing is pretty good, so that's a plus two. What else? What is the negative? What are the other negatives I mentioned about? Because I said so much stuff. Oh, paying the upgrade for the game, negative. I mean, shit, they should have done that for free. I mean, Xbox is doing it for free. Why don't you guys do this? But no, you guys have to pick up from PlayStation that same petty idea and do it. But okay, go ahead and do it. I wonder how much the upgrade is going to be. We still don't know. But that's on the ugly side. I mean, the bad side of things, right? Um, the internet features lacking and no Steam means high price games. I was going to the ugly now, right? Because like I said, that's some of the negatives I saw about the Nintendo Switch. Now the ugly is that damn price tag. $80, $90 is expensive. Is expensive. And you guys don't do shit sales. I'm sorry. My opinion about $80 games being the norm. Well, I mean, if I was the guy that sat there and really think about paying $70 for a game, right? Imagine me now paying 80. I mean, shit. I really got to think about it. And I said, why don't they do this? Why don't they just raise it to 100 so everybody can be happy, and especially those GTA fans, right? That that wanted the game to be 100. Well, they can actually be happy they're getting that at $100 price tag. But at the end of the day, though, I mean, shit, $80 for a game digital is expensive, and $90 for physical. Ah, hell no. I mean, can you imagine now these days these game companies after they see Nintendo and people go out there and buy it? Because the thing is, are people going to go out there and buy it? And like I said, right now they should go on right now the media should be on a riot and say, no, 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 we do not take a tone to this $80 price tag. You guys should lower it. Have a fight with them. At least, decrease it $5. I don't know. Find a way to fight this so games can decrease in price. Because hell, right now, shit. Mandalorian Martin, I was being sarcastic about the $100 situation. I was being sarcastic. Of course, I'm not going to pay $100 for a game. I'm just saying, wow, why don't y'all do that? Just to make all those people happy and say, yeah, I told you so. The game is going to be 100. I mean, since they all went out there to talk about it, because, hey, dude, shut up. Don't talk about it, because if you talk about it, you give these guys ideas. Shut up. Stop giving them ideas. But no, they went out and talked about it. Now look at this. Now we're getting $80 for a game. Yeah, good stuff, assholes. Because for you guys, $80 is nothing, probably $100 is nothing. But for me in Dominican Republic, it's 6,450 pesos. Now, the other day was 6,300. What was it? 330 pesos. Now it's, oh my god. I feel like Nintendo has always been expensive. When I was a kid, parents bought me a PlayStation because the Nintendo 64 gets ridiculously expensive for its time. Yep. I mean, look, it's getting expensive, guys. I understand that, but if we don't go out there and pick this fight, I mean, what are we going to do? Because we got to pick this fight. This whole upgrade charge thing, like I said in the very beginning, I'm not happy about it. But the Sony fans were like, "Yeah, we're paying for quality. It's gonna give us good quality." Yeah, right. Look at the quality of your games, dude. Yeah, cheers to that. And now look at now. Look what's happening. Go, go, Louis. Go every time. Hit the bell, and we'll ring, ring, ring. Then go, Louis. Up, go, Louis. Go, Louis. Go, Louis. Go, Louis. Go, Louis. Yes, Louis, Louis, Louis. Let's go, Louis. Yes. But yeah, guys. I mean, look, it's crazy these days. It's crazy. $80 for a game, digital. 90 for physical. Oh, oh, guess what, RSJ fan? Do you think Xbox is not going to bring up that price tag? Do you think Sony is not going to bring up that price tag? Go, go, Power Louie! Mighty Morphin! Hell yeah. If I were a Power Ranger, what would my Power Ranger be? Hmm. I could be the pink blue Ranger. Nah, pink, no. Purple? I could be Purple Ranger. Hell yeah. Purple Ranger, kind of like the purple lightsaber. Yeah, purple lightsaber is pretty powerful out there. I could be the Purple Ranger, kicking ass, hiding in the darkness. Hell yeah. Oh, you're good, Lou. You're good. I mean, look, guys, Game Pass starting to look like a great option to people now. Oh, yes, it is. And here's the thing, though. This is the occasion Xbox should take a wing at this. And Xbox right now, with that price tag that's going on, they should, they should say right now, hey, you don't want to pay 80, we got Game Pass as an option. I mean, start marketing. Start marketing. At least I mean, one okay. Another thing that I was seeing is the whole chat situation too. that you got to be subscribed to Nintendo Direct, right? Or to the Nintendo Online thing, right? You got to be subscribed to Nintendo Online. But they say they're going to give you like pretty much almost a year on the free chat thing. I mean, dude, make the chat free. Come on PlayStation it's free, on Xbox it's free. Make the chat free. Don't make people pay for that Nintendo thing to be. Now, what you do is you got to take some features out so people don't use. But man, make at least the chat free. Come on, we're in 2025 now. On Xbox, the chat is free, and on PlayStation, the chat is free too. That was back in the day feature stuff. I mean, Nintendo, if you're gonna catch up, to this time, to this online thing, dude, at least leave behind the whole paying for chat and make it free. That was another bad thing I had to drop in. Jesus. Mmm. Louis, hello from Greece. One last day here, then back to London. What's up, Farke? How you doing? Farke, are you happy to pay $80 for a game or $90 for a physical? I want to hear what you got to say about that. Imagine buying 5 SW2 games at 80, 90 plus tax. That's over 400. Damn. There you go. Where are we going, chat? Where are we going, chat, with this? Where are we going, chat, with this? I mean, we're done. We're done with this whole thing. I mean, this shit. $80 for a game. Wow. $80 for a game, $9. Oh, I thought that was a plane. Hell no to both, says FarQ. Exactly. Hell no to both. I mean, that's, like I said, saw the presentation, was super happy about the Nintendo Switch. I was like, man, I'm about to go buy this. And then I saw the damn $80 price tag. I said, oh, hell no. The upgrade for games, oh, hell no. At least, guys, we all should have done it for free. Oh, Lord. Stop charging people. I find that abusive when you gotta charge people $10 for an upgrade or $20 for an upgrade when your competition does it for free. Come on. You're gonna be like, oh, there's two versions of the game. But here, the funny thing is, there's not even achievements to this damn console. Come on, dude. Emulate. No, no, no. We do not, Nintendo, we do not condone emulation here, just in case. I know FarQ says emulate the Switch, but we do not condone that. So you guys don't come knocking on my door and say that I do condone it or say that, yes, you should emulate your Switch. No, I never said that, just in case. Okay? I'll be playing Duo on Game Pass. I'll let all the influencers fight for the Switch 2 on launch. Yep, 100% agree. Like I said, if I sell the Switch for a good price, then I could probably get it on launch, but nah. I'm gonna wait. I'm gonna wait for a sale. When I see a sale, I say, okay, let me dive in and get one. Not now, because at the end of the day, like I said, it's $450 for you guys, and it's gonna be way more expensive for Louis. Nice. Hope it fixes your problem, man. Hope it does. Hope it does, man. Seriously, hope it does fixes the problem for you, because you've been having problems. I hope it fixes it for you. But man, chat, wow, we have 284 comments here today. You guys are on a rant after this showcase. But like I said, though, the whole idea, like how RSJ fan was saying, I won't be supporting because of the price tag. Well, I'm sorry. But if one does it, everyone follows. I mean, people say Sony started with a $70 thing. No. It was 2K who started it, and then Sony followed up. And along the way came Xbox, and now instead of Nintendo following up, no, they decided to add $10 more to it and 20 for a physical. Yes, let's go. All right, good stuff. Switch 2 enhanced game upgrade seemingly will be $10 upgrade with new no content, $20 with new content. You think that? No. You gotta be serious. Switch to enhanced game upgrades. Similarly, will be $10 upgrades with no new content and $20 with new content. Oh shit! So basically, we're gonna pay $80 for everything for new content. Why don't they just make the disc and just throw it out there and say the new Zelda Breath of the Wild with new content in it, $80. That's it. Go buy it. Which probably a lot of people will, because Shit. Let's go check out the website, guys. Let's go see what they're bringing into the table. Where's the website? I know the website is here. Let's go check out the website. Let's see now. Let's go on Twitter because Twitter is the source where pretty much people like to post information. Let's see what's happening out there. Ooh, Maurice throwing in the spices. Even after 5 years, still the undefeated best deal in gaming, Xbox Series S. There you go, Maurice. Good stuff right there. Good stuff. Good stuff. Good throwing right there. Good stuff. Companies are no longer willing to bear costs of producing physical games. Sony pushed the console price to 700. If you dumbasses set down, not Nintendo has set the standard game price at 80. Well done, your corporate pay pigs. Y'all complain about egg prices, but now this. Good job. Yes. There you go. I mean, that's Joey the Phantom Crank throwing some slander. Throwing some slander. Yes, sir. Let's see now. What else? Murió el formato físico. Let's see if I can find the upgrades to this. Like for the old Switch games so we can talk about it. But I don't see it on here. So yeah, like I said, launches June 5, 450 for standard and $500 with Mario Kart. It's actually not a bad price for the game, but in the end though, I just saw something that's pretty funny. I'm laughing because K-Man posted Nintendo today. I present to you the Switch 2, now more expensive than the double DRM. Dear Lord, dear Lord. Damn, I mean, I can't believe this. Everybody's out there just destroying the whole $80 price tag. Oh my god. Which is good because like I said, we should go out there and fight it. We gotta fight this. Because at the end of the day, Jesus Christ. I mean it's oh my god, it's expensive. Wow. Wow. Y'all want to see this? Check this out. Speaking about being anti-consumer, because I find this very anti-consumer. Fucking A. Wow. Hold on. Y'all gonna like this one. Y'all ready? God damn, that is just assholes. And that's the way I gotta say it. Louis gotta say it like that because it's true. Look at this shit, chat. Have fun with this one. Yeah. There you go. Nintendo will sell a cheaper 330 Nintendo Switch 2 in Japan that's region locked. There you go. Yeah, all right. Yes, all right. There you go. Only Japan exclusive, guys. I mean, wow, this is amazing. Good stuff. Wow, man. Only in Japan, you can get it for $330. Let's go. Yeah. Good stuff. Yeah, but over here we have to pay $120 more. What? Shit, $120 more. God damn. Ay, 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 ay. We have gone to abusive territory, guys. But this is the most amazing one right there. I mean, we got to clap on this one, chat. We got to clap on this one. Yes, sir. Region locked. Yep. There you go. $330 for the Switch 2. But over here, we got to pay $450 for it. Plus tax. I mean, really, I just... Let me sit down. It's better. It's better. $330. Yep. $330. Yep. Good stuff. So likely in an effort to combat foreign resellers looking to take advantage of the weak yen, Nintendo announced on Wednesday that the Switch 2, Japanese domestic only version will be the only Switch 2 console available to purchase from general retailers. The domestic only console will retail for a cheaper price at 49,980 yen or $334 and will only have Japanese as the console's language setting. And then the only Nintendo account that will be linked with will be one created with the country region settings in Japan. A more expensive Switch 2 model with a multilingual support price at 69,980 yen, $467 will be available to purchase only from the Japanese from My Nintendo store. Reselling has become a major issue in Japan, with Nintendo president Shuntaro Furukawa stating that recently that the company will take steps to combat it with the next console. Hey, Mr. Glass, good morning. Dr. Seken Toto, right, of Tokyo-based game industry consultancy Katan Games told VGC that most Japanese consumers will be likely not to be bothered by the region-locked Switch. Nintendo's an extremely important market for Nintendo. Nintendo's an extremely important market for Nintendo today, more so than ever in its history. The currently Switch is 230 yen in Japan, the equivalent to $220. Wow. This means Nintendo will again subsidize Japanese users with the domestic version of Nintendo Switch 2 in order to make sure they continue to dominate the market over here. The vast majority of Japanese users do not care about multilingual hardware, so the price for the international version is inconsequential. Oh, wow. I did not know that by having it multilingual is going to be pretty expensive. Yeah, sir. All right. Good stuff. Hmm. It really sucks in a lot of money, especially with the technology that we have nowadays. It really does suck a lot of money, huh? Hmm. Scarlet Sky, I can see the exclusive games only coming to Japan for that console. Oh, Lord, back to that again, huh? 395 for the console or 429 with Mario Kart. Yes, sir. There you go, 4K. I mean, damn, I'm chat. Look, listen, I'm sorry if I caused a lot of slander today, but I am right with my slander though. I mean, like I said, for the showcase, they had a solid showcase. I was really happy with the Nintendo Switch. I said I really, I said I'm gonna buy one. But for launch day though, I'm thinking about it now because really it's number one, the price is too high. If I found it too high. I mean, like I said, I gotta see the specs for it to motivate me to get it. That's one. And two, the $80 price tag, I mean, that kind of scared me off a little bit. If it's only gonna be for them, I mean, I'll wait for long down the road for a sale and then Nintendo Switch for me to buy one. I will wait. It's not on my top priority list right now because I have so much to play on Xbox that it's just not there. It's just not there, and I'll just wait. And if they're getting the third party games into there, and I'm pretty much playing all those third party games, and I'm done playing all those third party games. I mean, seriously, I'm just gonna wait. The other one that really intrigues me is the From Software one that I'm super happy about. That I said, man, this looks awesome. Plus DK, of course, Donkey Kong on the dot, right? And what else? And the Kirby game, Mario Kart, of course. I mean, hell, Mario Kart is always fun. And I'm happy that Mario Party is getting an upgrade because we really do play Mario Kart Party on here. So, Louis, the next X will probably be 700. I'm going to sell my Series X at the offset price. I don't think it's gonna be $700. I don't think it's gonna be there. I think it's gonna be between 500 and 700, but I don't think it's gonna be a $700 console. I mean, that's an insane price for an Xbox. And if PlayStation comes out and says, "Well, we have a $500 console," then you see, yeah. But at the end of the day, chat, I mean, I want to hear your thoughts. Will you guys? Let's see what chat has to say with this one. Let me put a Q&A. Start a poll. All right. There you go. Here's the poll. See what you guys have to say. You guys buy the Switch day one? Yes, I'll wait for a sale. Oh hell no! Already someone said, "Oh hell no." Yes, 556. Yes, it's expensive. I have a crazy backlog on Steam, Switch One, and Game Pass. I don't need this right now. Yeah, I mean, look, there's a lot of people's gonna be happy to get it. I don't blame them. They want to get it. I mean, go ahead, get it. I mean, seriously, if you want to buy it day one, go for it. Buy it. I mean, I won't judge you for it. But for Crazy Louis here, first off, I got to see the specs. Because if it really looks like a Series S type scenario, then, I'll wait for a sale. Yeah, I mean, we gotta wait for a while. I mean, we gotta see what's gonna happen. Not only that, what really makes me mad is these guys are going out there with the $80 price. So now, I can imagine that everyone will soon to follow. Yep, yep. Oh no, wait for Black Friday. Oh, you wait for a sale. There you go. Hmm. I have a feeling the Nintendo department is gonna keep a close eye on the modders. I have a feeling that too. They're looking at people, man. I mean, Nintendo's on the go. If you do something and it comes out and they find you, oh shit. The thing is that because here's what's funny, they can do it, but people just don't like to keep it to themselves. They like to talk about it. Say, yeah, I found a way to mod this thing. Yeah, I found a way to mod this thing. Let's tell the whole world. Let's post it on the internet. Let's make money off of this. And then all of a sudden, while people go out there and talk about it, then Nintendo says, "Oh, I found you. I'm gonna knock on your door." They come knocking on your door and say, "Hey, come here, dude. You gotta pay us this much, or you're going to jail." They don't joke around. What the Switch 2 has already been done on PC with emulation. With the Switch 1, nothing impressive was shown today. That's the thing, though, 4K. I mean, for what I said, one of the things I was really happy about the Nintendo Switch was that they said, okay, hey, you guys were downgrading our console, but hey, listen, we got 4K support on this. We have 4K 60 on the go. We're if we have it docked now for a screen, it's 1080p, 120 FPS. That's pretty good. We don't need any more than 1080p and 2K on a screen. That's pretty good. Negative. Another thing that since you're talking about it, I saw you mention no OLED screen. That's for me. That's a bad thing. They should have come out with an OLED screen instead of an LCD screen. But okay, all right, shit happens. But that's a bad thing. It's one of the bad things I saw from the presentation. They should have said, well, we got an OLED screen. At least they should have said, well, $400 for an LCD screen and $500 for an OLED screen. Then you will say, oh man, OLED screen, sweet. Let me go get it. But now, then the funny part is that down the road, they're going to come out with an OLED screen and they're going to charge you $550 for the damn OLED screen. That's the funny thing. And $500 for the regular OLED screen. That's the funny thing. They're going to do that. Just wait and see and trust the crazy one when he says this. Yep. How much will the micro SD Express cards be? Well, they showed you it. You can buy them online. You just got to buy the ones that work on the Switch, and they probably cost like $10, $15, Hmm. Scarlet Scar. The problem is it's a cat and mouse game with the modders. They take the people down, somebody else replaces them, and a lot of it open source, so it never dies. Yeah, that's the thing too. That's the thing too. That's the thing too. But shit, chat. I mean, wow, $80 for games, $90, $450 for a console. I have not seen the specs. I gotta see the specs, and that'll probably be shown probably a day before the console releases, the same day the console releases, kind of like what they did with the Pro, which I was like, why are they doing this? Why did I have to wait last minute to show you the specs? So we'll probably see it close to June 5th. So yeah, it sucks, chat. It sucks that we have to wait that time. I mean, if they do that, well, we gotta wait. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. But yeah, chat. I mean, you got 9 votes saying, "Oh hell no!" Wow, because of $80 price. Jesus, everybody said, "Oh hell no!" Wow, that's crazy. Oh, I know that for a fact. Emulation will never die, but I don't condone it because I don't want Nintendo to come smashing me because you know how Nintendo is. But yeah, I mean I don't. But yeah, it's crazy stuff. Man, Chad, y'all went on a rant today. Wow, that's amazing. Nintendo's going to milk a ton of people laugh a lot. Yes, they will because I mean, if these guys go out there and pay for this price tag, holy smokes! I wonder what my guys said today about this because seriously, I mean, they got to be on the score right here. So majority of the games have been not a bit, not a fan of Nintendo. I wish they had more serious games with real. Well, they will now, Jesse James. I mean, they're gonna add those third party games that really do that, and they will also, like for example, look at that. They have From Software exclusive right now, which is pretty amazing. I mean, I was like, huh. So Sony went out there and put all this money to From Software, and now we're getting this game exclusive for Nintendo. Interesting. I mean, that was an interesting thing right there that happened. And yeah, the weird they hit the CPU and GPU on the spec sheet is just this NVIDIA custom chip or something like that. Really? There's already a spec sheet out there for 4K? Oh, hell no. And they're hiding that information from people? Shit. Like I said, I gotta see the specs before I go out there and say, okay, let me go, you know. But yeah, I mean, the showcase was good. 100%. They got a solid showcase. And the funny thing is, right after the showcase, they got the bad news out there about the prices. Oh Lord! I mean, now it's getting scary for us guys as video gamers. Now, I mean, we gotta be scared. They're doing showcases. But what happens after the showcase? It's like, oh, we got some good news, but wait, it comes the negative news. I mean, hope you guys were happy with the good news because the negative, it's not that bad. It's okay. But man, they should have shown it on the presentation. They should have said, "Well, Mario Kart is now available. It's gonna be $80." Kind of weird they did not show it on the presentation. Who do you think will extra increase the price get to get to $80? All of them. I mean, I don't think it's gonna be one. It's gonna be all of them, bro. I mean, all of them are gonna increase the price to $80 because of the tariff situation, right? But hell, it's expensive. Jesus Christ, and especially for a console, that's oh Lord. So here comes the ask the developer, right? I wonder if the console considers sitting so in stage precedes the hardware. But I will. You know what? You know what? Something I did not see that was pretty weird. Okay, so chat. I got a question for you guys. I mean, this is another thing I did not see on the show that they should have done. Why wasn't there a side by side comparison of the old Zelda Breath of the Wild versus the new version of Zelda Breath of the Wild? I mean, they should have done side by side comparisons to see how the old Zelda Breath of the Wild used to run on the regular Nintendo Switch and show you how it runs on the new Nintendo Switch. But they should have showed that. We should have seen that. They should have showed that side by side comparison to see, okay, this is what happens when you upgrade. This is the difference. It would have been amazing. Oh, you're going to stream South of Midnight tomorrow. hmm. Good question. I don't know. You guys want me to stream South of Midnight tomorrow? I mean, I'll stream it for you guys for a bit. But I'm still playing Assassin's Creed Origins. And right after finish, I mean not Origins, Assassin's Creed Shadows. Once I finish Assassin's Creed Shadows, I will hop to South of Midnight. But yeah, I mean we can stream an hour of it. I can do that for you guys if you guys want me to. I can do that. Or would you rather wait for me to do it on Saturday? Because Saturday, it's kind of like my slow day and I can actually sit down, program it to stream it. But you know what? Let's see it for Saturday. How about that? Saturday we'll stream it. All right, let me go get what FarQ sent me. Let's go see what Fark sent me. Where you send it through Twitter or through Discord? Or did you send it through? Let me see if I can find out. It's got to be on Twitter. Let's see on Twitter.com. It's not called X.com, but we still call it Twitter to this day. All right, so oh, here it is. Okay, we found it. Okay, so let's take a look at this. Let's take a look at this. All right. So let's switch the camera real quick so we can look at this. Thank you for that, FRQ. Pretty amazing stuff. At least it's a visual, so I'm pretty calm for this one. So here we go. We have the screen share right here. We have size. The size of everybody know approximately 401 grams. It's pretty light. Captive, capacitive touchscreen, 7.9 inch with colors, LCD screen. HDR 10 support VR up to, that's nice. Custom processor made by NVIDIA. 256 gigabytes, like I mentioned before. Wireless LAN Wi-Fi 6, good. At least that's Wi-Fi 6. Maximum resolution is 3840 times 21, 2160, 60 FPS. Supports up to 120. Let's see. Good stuff. Supports up to PC in 1 inch. Okay. Yeah, custom processor made by NVIDIA, but doesn't say exactly which one it is. So battery life is approximately of 2 to 5 hours. Please note the time is an estimate. The battery life will depend on the game you play and usage. Okay, good stuff right there. Like I said, that's pretty good solid time. 4 hours. I would say it's 400. I mean, I would say it's 4 hours in the middle. So it's pretty good. Charging time 3 hours. What? 3 hours to charge, damn. What? Oh, that's a negative right there. Why would it take 3 hours to charge? I mean, it's iPhones now, with the screen they have, and phones now, they charge like in 30 minutes, but 3 hours? Hey, Sergeant Sentinel Gaming, good morning to you, sir. How you doing? Small battery, but it takes you 3 hours to charge this sucker. That's a lot. Let's see now. So here's the price of the Mario Kart. So let's see. So what does it have? Nintendo Switch System multi-language to Joy-Con 2 to Joy-Con grip, Joy-Con wrist strap, Nintendo Switch 2 dock, ultra high speed HDMI cable. Okay, this is AC adapter. Okay, at least they bring in the AC adapter. Nintendo Switch 2. What's the battery life? Well, the battery life, it says it's 2 to 6.5 hours, but to be proximity, let's leave it at 4 hours. So 4 hours is a good battery though. 4 hours is a really good battery. Now, the one that gets me though is the charging time. It's 3 hours. Louis, you get it at day one? I mean, Plume. Listen, I have to see more specs about it. I mean, I can't go jump into it like crazy. And not only that, if it's like the Series S, kind of like a Series S situation, I mean, hell, I'll wait for a sale. May cost 800 pesos with games. No, Plume, we talked about this, Plume. You know how much it's going to cost me for one game if it goes to $80? Like today, the dollar, we were talking about this yesterday. I told you that the dollar was at 63.35, right? 63.30. I told you yesterday, right? Today is 63.45 and going up. So if I buy a Nintendo Switch game for $80 now, it's 5,075 pesos for a Nintendo Switch game. 5,075 pesos, brother. And 90 is 5,715 pesos. And the sad part is, everyone will follow. Oh, my God. Five supports linear PCM 5.8. Please know output via HDMI cable in TV mode. Surround sound effect can be applied when outputting the headphones or to the info. Okay, that's cool. That's cool stuff. But yep, we don't know nothing about this machine still. But if it is a Series S, I will wait for a sale, guys. 100%. I will wait for a sale. I will wait for a sale. And Plume, the weird thing about this is in Japan, it's only $330 for this damn thing. $330 in Japan because it does not have the multi-language thing on it. So I did not know that was expensive to add to the console, but hell. Hmm. Like minimum wage, it's 300 and something dollars, I think it is. 300 almost to $400 a month. That's the minimum wage, 300 to 400 something dollars. Nintendo's a little like, fuck them kids. Man, incredible. We got 19 volts in, and yes, I'll wait for a sale 11%, and hell no is at 74%. Wow, everybody voted. Jesus Christ. Let's end this poll. Wow, amazing. People said hell no to it, 73%. Wow. So 19 people here. Let's see percentage wise. Shit, damn. What's up, Sergeant? How you doing, Sentinel Game? What's up, brother? How you doing, man? Screw Nintendo, Becca. This was Nintendo's fault. I mean, shit, but the terrorists are what doing the major damage, Becca. It's the terrorists. I mean, it's gonna happen, and trust me, everyone will follow. Everyone will follow this price tag. Nah, yes, the Mario Kart is launching with Nintendo Switch, kind of like they did with the Mario. Is it Mario Kart Deluxe? They put it with the Nintendo Switch when it launched, I think it was. But yeah, new Mario Super Mario Kart World is coming out to same day Nintendo Switch comes out. I wonder if this will be a big misstep for them, or they will sell well after the initial launch hype. Ooh, boom. I mean, I'll be honest with you. I'm seeing everyone on Twitter now really spiking things up. I mean, people are not happy with this. I mean, really. I mean, if you're, uh, because look, if you're gonna price me $80 games, right? I mean, the game. I mean, it's got to do something for me to pay all that money. The game has to do something. Series of buy Nintendo Switch, 450 price, 80 digital games, 90 physical. Well, full game not on card, which is another thing that the game is not on card, though. That's another thing. The full game is not on card. So again, we're back to paying for a license. So all you guys out there who thought that you buying your physical games were the best thing out there, well, physical games for full game not on the card. So that means you're paying for a license. Zero console seller exclusives. Worst ways to experience third-party AAA games. No OLED, upscale 4K dock, FPS, PS3 era graphics. Wow, this guy really went down there just shaming it. Jesus, I don't think PS3 era graphics, but okay, because Cyberpunk looked really good. I'm sorry. So that's a lie, so you got to discard that. Party chat not free. That was another thing I found bad. They should have left that, at least the party chat for free. Now, other stuff, okay, I understand, but party chat should have been for free. It should have been for free, and game share should have been for free. Damn. But yes, I'm glad that at least people are agreeing with us. At least people are going out there. But yeah. Yes, sir. It's not free. You gotta. It's gonna be included in the Nintendo Online subscription after you, like, beyond March. I think they said March 31st. I think it was. I forgot the date. Let me check the video. but they said that it's gonna be free for till that date, till 2026. So it's gonna be free for like pretty much not even a year though. Not even a year. So let me see if I can find that video so I can just go directly to it. Here it is. So let's see where is the chat thing. They really said it. That's gonna be so Nintendo Switch Online membership will be required to use Game Chat. And Game Chat open access period ends at March 31st, 2026. So yes, open access to Game Chat period is going to end in March 31st, 2026. That should have been for free. I'm sorry. They should have had that feature for free. It's hard to tell the graphics are bad. YouTube feed. Square Enix is trying. Microsoft not bringing Final Fantasy VII to Xbox. Yeah, that was a weird one though. Why hasn't that fallen in there? Liberation Day meant everything is more expensive day. Yep. Oh Lord. But again, you got here's the thing though. You guys say it doesn't bother you, but you guys don't get the point. You guys don't get the point about this because what I'm mad about is about the $80 thing is that if one company does it, all of them will follow. If the game sells like crazy, all of them will follow. That's the problem that I have. And trust me, people will buy it. Unless if they get smart and say, hey, let's not buy this, let's fight this so they can lower the prices and will force Nintendo to lower the prices. That would be perfect if they did that. If these guys fight this. Now the question is, will they fight it? Will they not? I don't know. But what I'm seeing out there on the Twitter feed is that everybody's not happy about it. You're not you're not gonna be supporting what? The Switch? Sure. But it's not only the Switch, it's gonna be everyone and people to go ahead and buy it. That's what I'm trying to tell you. If I listen, if Nintendo comes out with Mario Kart, right, and it sells 20 million copies on the dot, everybody will say, "Whoa, I see nobody has a problem with the $80 price. Let's increase." What are the chances Nintendo comes out with the version of Game Pass? They do have kind of like a version of the Game Pass, but it's not the same though. But yeah, this hobby is getting expensive, guys. It's getting expensive, crazy expensive. Because, like I said, for me, it's gonna be mad expensive. 5,000 pesos for a game, Jesus Christ! Just the other day, I was paying 3,000 for them. 3,000, then it came up to 4,000. I was kind of like, okay, now we're up to 5,000 for a damn game. Crap, shit. You know what I can do without 5,000? I mean, my groceries cost me 5,000 pesos. My groceries cost me 5,000 pesos. That's how much it cost me to go to the supermarket and buy my groceries for me at home, 5,000 pesos. So imagine me buying 5,000 worth of groceries right there. Jesus Christ, it's mad expensive. It's mad expensive. Oh, oh, that I know that for a fact. I mean, and where is Xbox right now with this? Come on, Xbox. I wonder what Xbox has to say about this because right now, if I was Xbox at this very moment, I will put out a tweet saying, well, you guys complain about $80 games. Hey, we got Game Pass. Come on, Xbox. Come on, Xbox. I don't want to do the marketing for you, Xbox. Go ahead and say it. Waiting for it, Xbox. You gotta say if you guys can play $80 games, well, we have Game Pass as an alternative. You guys say that? Oh man, that will cause a commotion on the media. Come on, Xbox. Go for it. Go for it. Oh, this will be funny about. Let's see this one right here. Wow. Yep, it's all about the tariffs. Yep, there's a tariff war happening out there, which is crazy, and that tariff war has to stop. But you can't do shit. So you guys ready for this one? You guys ready for this one? Check this out. You guys ready? Ha ha! Nintendo Switch has game sharing and the cameras sound familiar. Microsoft just had its homework copy via the Nintendo Switch 2, but crucially to an audience ready for and willing for it. We have a digital game sharing and a camera. Hello, human resources. Nintendo Switch 2 Direct today gave us more information. The next handheld to shake up the market, though two particular parts of the announcement that were met were with delight may be similar to Xbox fans, especially those still reeling from the Doom announcement for the Xbox One. Let's see now. We have digital game camera and a camera. Oh, you're too sweet. We have a digital game sharing and a camera. Hello, human resources. Game shares, family sharing in different fonts. Yes, the Switch, Nintendo Switch 2 boosts game sharing, the ability to share your games with friends and family who don't even own the game. As long as you own it, game share will work with up to 4 consoles at a time, include the original Switch and Switch Lite 2. It's incredibly consumer friendly and almost makes up for the for the eye-watering price on the handheld. So basically it's everywhere. Okay, cool. Back in 2013, when the Nintendo Xbox was revealed, Microsoft had planned to include a feature called Family Sharing, which would have allowed players to share the library up to 10 people listed as family members. This was meant to improve the access to the games without to need the physical sharing disc, but unfortunately was paired to the announcement of the controversial always online DRM policy. The backlash included accusations of the scheme being a different attack in used game markets. Yet, another example of Microsoft being ahead of their time with trying to push the industry in the direction it wasn't ready for. But consider the reaction to Nintendo's announcement today. The is not willing and ready. So come on, Xbox, enough messing about and give us the family, friends, and family pass. That's not all. There'll be a Switch 2 camera for voice chat. Perhaps the Kinect is making a comeback, but not in the form we expect. A reincarnation, if you will. Again. Oh wait, am I reading the same thing? Oops, my bad. I was reading through another site. Sorry about that. Where is it now? Again, as much as we love the Kinect, it was being bundled with the console and forced to unwilling audience didn't go down well. And despite later releasing Kinect less bundle, the damage to public perception of the Xbox One was done. Over to you. Do you think the Xbox One, with its original plans for family sharing, that bundle Kinect would have gone down better with today's gaming audience? Or what do you think about the Nintendo Switch 2 review? Oh Lord, now we're ready, huh? Now we're ready. Yes, sir, now we are. Oh Lord. Yep. Oh man, chat. Well, chat, listen up. The crazy ones gotta go, chat. I gotta go. I got things I gotta do, chat. And also, I'm gonna prepare a show for you guys to XPI, in case more things come out that we can talk about, bring it to the table. Which, yes, I will do XPI tonight, and I'll be doing it by myself. If one person wants to hop in, go ahead and hop in. Let's do a cool XPI show. Have a blast. Doesn't have to be that long. We'll do it at 8 p.m. Something like that. Yeah, we'll probably do it at 8 p.m. Just for the hell of it. I'll be on here, guys. If anyone wants to hop in and talk, we can talk. I'd like to hear your thoughts about this. But yes, we will do XPI tonight, and yeah, talk about what else is popping up in the window. But chat, before I go, tell me what you've all been playing. I would like to know. Seriously, what you've all been playing, chat. I would like to know. Hey, Louis, Switch 2 needs to be a great product. I agree with you, David Cohen. It needs to be a great product. But let's see. I mean, hell, that's wait to June 5th to hear more about the specs because they just said a custom NVIDIA chip. Okay, but we want to know more about this damn thing. But hey, it is what it is. Yeah, I gotta go, man. I got stuff I gotta do. I got work and everything. But we'll be back tonight for XBI. I promise you that. We'll be back. We'll be back for XBI tonight just to have a simple conversation. If you guys want to hop on, because I know there's gonna be more news hopping on. So yeah, we'll talk about it. And yeah, I mean, let's see what else pops up. Let's see what else pops. It's gonna be an interesting conversation today. You know, it's gonna be an interesting conversation because Switch, happening. I'll hop in tonight, Louis Army Xbox. Yeah, we'll hop in tonight. I don't know if I'll do it at 8 or 7. I'll probably do it at the same time. Let's see. Let's see. Probably do an hour show. Just to have a simple conversation. And yeah, I mean, let's do something simple. Let's do something simple. But yeah, what you all been playing? What you've all been playing? Like I said, I'm playing AC Shadows. I yesterday hopped in and played a little bit of Xbox. What did I play last night? Because I've been watching Dragon Ball Super. I've been having a blast watching Dragon Ball Super. It's a good show. What did I play last night? Yeah, I don't remember. I did play something though. I know I played some of the Blizzard arcade thing. I played a little bit of that. I don't know what else did I play. I don't remember what else, but yeah, you know. But today we'll be hopping into Creed. I gotta play some Creed, Assassin's Creed, baby. Let's go. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. Adamfall, good stuff. Good stuff. How is Adamfall? I heard good things about Adamfall. I heard a lot of people are having fun with that game. Been playing this Space Ignition plus Adamfall. Yeah, I heard good stuff about Adamfall. And people are telling me, "Lou, you gotta play Adamfall." I really can. I really want to hop into it and play it. I really want to hop in to play it, but that's gonna be. I mean, if I finish South of Midnight, if I finish Assassin's Creed now and then hop into South of Midnight, finish it early, then I can hop into Adamfall before Doom because if Doom comes out, like I said, I'm all in for Doom. I'm not looking left nor right. I'm looking to Doom. That's what I'm been looking for. I'm just gonna play Doom. Going to play Battlefield. Okay, cool. Cool stuff. Good stuff. Cool stuff. So chat, like I say, thank you all for hanging out with me today. Love you guys to death. You guys rock. You guys are awesome. Seriously, seriously, you guys are the best. You guys are the best. You guys are the best. Thank you all for super chats. Thank you all for membership. Seriously, guys, love you guys to death. So chat, hit the like button, hit the subscribe button, and also hit that bell so it can tell you when XBI content comes on. And guys, have a beautiful, and an awesome Wednesday. And as always, I will see you guys tonight on the Xbox International Podcast at 7 p.m. ET with Sourblow, the Big Plume, and Silent Cypher. And if they invite me, if they don't, XPI en Español on Fridays at 7 p.m. ET with Elvis, Aliencita, and Metal Berserker. And last but not least, good morning with Crazy Lou Gaming when they send that signal out over there on YouTube, Discord, or on X or Blue Sky. And that's why you gotta hit that bell so you can know when the crazy one goes on to talk about what's happening in the gaming news world. Have a beautiful day, you guys, and I will see you guys tonight on the Xbox International Podcast. Bye, you guys.